Hello, Mr. Chalamet. This is Geza from Budapest, Hungary. I need to admit first that since my music taste followed European hard rock and heavy metal, but your performance made me fascinated. Your interpretation about Bob Dylan to look at up who is this guy. So when did your fascination started with Bob
Well, let
Dylan?
me say first off, that's the best thing I could hear about that movie. That makes me so happy because this man and his music, the discovery of it for me around 2018, 2019 is one of the greatest gifts of my life. So I hope, uh, um, I just hope you discover the music like I did and sending that well wish to Budapest, where I've spent a lot of time, and also in Szilvásvárad, where I've also spent a lot of time in Hungary. But listen, I just had tons of time to work on this, so 5.5 years. So uh, at some point, this became less work and more an obsession. And uh, Bob Dylan is the rare artist that, true to himself and true to the lyricism of his big brain, impacted culture decades on, not only in the United States, but the United Kingdom and Japan and France, to the point that a lot of the music, perhaps that you grew up on the European rock you were just describing, might have its roots in Bob Dylan's music.
Absolutely. You must be right. Can you tell me a difference for you between performing the song or just acting a part?
They're one and the same. I had a great teacher at LaGuardia, the arts high school I went to, where she said musical theater is acting on pitch. You're just acting on pitch. And I always liked that, especially with a James Mangold movie. These aren't karaoke performances. The songs are never the song individually. It's always about how a different character is relating to the song or what the song means to Bob Dylan in that moment or what that moment of genius means. It's never because what joy would it be to watch high level karaoke, Might as well just watch the original footage of Bob and Joan Baez and Pete Seeger.
As far as a film critic, I can see you work with the best directors in the world: Luca Guadagnino, James Mangold, Denis Villeneuve, and we could go on. But my question would be, what would make you a great director?
That's a good question. Well, they got this thing called 4DX in America now, where the seats shake, and there's smells that emit based on what's going on. The seats shake if you're in the jet and it's shaking in the jet. So maybe I would do like 5DX and
Yeah,
like
whatever is that.
whatever that is, so if it's a movie about like gangs or thieves or something, like when you finish the movie and you get home, you think you're home, but then somebody shows up and they punch you in the gut and they rob you.
Tell me just really quickly, what a James Mangold secret that made you to make such a great performance?
His experience, his calmness, his experience with this kind of material, like in the Joaquin Phoenix Walk the Line movie,
Mm.
his trust, his confidence, and his deep guttural knowledge that this movie was interpretive. We're trying as much to be the real characters as possible, but we're trying to breathe new life into this story. We're trying to honor these folks by bringing our truth through them.
My time is up. Thank you so much for this
Thank
great
you.
performance. Good luck and come back to Budapest.
Thank you. Nice to talk. Nice to talk.